Hi, I'm Stuart Bass, CFO and co-founder of Chartwell Noble Estate Agents. We've been going now a little under a year and a half, and I've been using Street Inspector from day one.
I'm Ross Daniello from Chartwell Noble. I think one of the things that appealed to us most about Street was the approach to innovation that they have. Whereas other CRMs that we've talked to have ambition, making that ambition a reality seems to be the thing that stops the point of the door, really. What we were really loving about Street is the fact that it's so early in its journey and yet so far ahead of everybody else. And we knew that if they'd got as far as they had done at this early stage, 5 years in or so, then it can only be very exciting over the next couple of years. But what we know is coming, or what we hope is coming, certainly, and the roadmap as we see it going forward, it's going to leave everybody else behind. It's just going to be spectacular.
I think one of the main reasons for using Street and deciding to, it was a big decision. You know, we're just starting out, and we know how, from our previous experience, how difficult it is to migrate data from one CRM to another. So we knew how important it was to find the right team that we wanted to work with right from the get-go. And we spoke to everybody, as you'd expect, but there was just something exciting about Street and innovative. I think one of the best things about Street is how user-friendly it is from an agent perspective.
Having had first-hand experience of working on the front line, more recently, what was fascinating to me was how easy it was to, even the simple tasks of booking viewings, which traditionally is very simple, but it just removes so many touch points that you would traditionally have to do, and just frees up the agent to do what they do best. It sort of takes the heavy lifting out of it, really.
The agent app's brilliant from a perspective of opening it up, looking at what your upcoming appointments are, the next viewing that you're going to be on.
We think actually it could well be one of the real differentiators here, that being able to have a personal assistant in your pocket almost, and being able to have something that effectively manages your diary, keeps you on track, makes sure you're going where you're supposed to be going.
The way it links to Google Maps to take you to said viewing, in case you've never been to the property before. The way that you can click onto it and have a look through the pre-populated frequently asked questions. The way that when you're on the viewing at the property and you get that one question which you've not thought of and you haven't got the answer to hand, not that you have to remember anything because it's all there through the app, but you can actually DM the vendor directly, and assuming that they've got the app on their device at the other end, they can actually respond straight away. So that unusual, obscure question that you've been asked by the viewer, you can actually give them an honest and accurate answer to straight away.
The client's journey with regards to the Street app has been a bit of a journey of discovery for a lot of people. It's a new bit of tech, it's a new bit of kit. I think they almost expect it now, and if they don't have it, you start to question why not. And actually the logic around it is that as a client, they see what they need to see, they get the alerts they need to get. In the early days when we were starting to get used to the app, one of the things that really impressed us, we really enjoyed, was on the phone booking a viewing with an applicant who I was registering on at the time, booked the ideal time for the viewing. That sent an alert out to the vendor. They then confirmed they were happy to have the viewing, and then that in turn sent an alert out to the applicant as I was talking to them to confirm that viewing was actually going to take place, which of course all a little bit by surprise because viewing confirmed before I even got off the phone to the applicant. So at that moment it became really obvious that as a tool this was going to make life a lot easier, the journey a lot slicker for us, and also impresses both applicant and vendor all at the same time.
The onboarding is fantastic. It's a pleasure compared to how it has been previously in the past. You know, trying to get ID, proof of address, proof of ownership, all of these little things, and the integrations with Landmark. And then again, importing the photos is very, very slick and simple, and putting the write-up into the right places is very, very good and very simple. And most importantly, getting out to the client, letting them see what the world is going to see, and for them to comment, make any suggested changes, and then approve. And then just like that, it's out for everybody to see. So yeah, it's just fantastic. It's just one of the many areas where Street enables us to just get on with being estate agents and not get bogged down in admin.